Okay, so I got a random problem from section 3.3, which was the section on the product rule and the quotient rule, and I'm about to do it for you. So this is problem 27. It gives us a function h, which is t over t plus 1 times t squared plus 1, and the instructions say just calculate the derivative. Okay, so we're going to calculate the derivative of h. Well, it's a quotient of two functions. We have t over some other complicated thing. So we're going to use the quotient rule. And the quotient rule says what we get in the numerator is the denominator times the derivative of the numerator. So the derivative of t is just 1. Minus the numerator, which is t, times the derivative of the denominator. So let me just write that as d dt of t plus 1 times t squared plus 1 for now. Okay, and then in the denominator we just get the old denominator squared. Okay. So now all we have to do is figure out what this derivative of the of the denominator is. This thing in the second term in the numerator. So let me just rewrite this. All right, and for that, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to use the product rule, because now we have a product of two pieces, t plus 1 and t squared plus 1. So we'll use the product rule on that. And the product rule says what we do is we take the derivative of the first, so that would be 1, times leaving the second the same, so t squared plus 1, plus leaving the first the same, t plus 1, and then taking the derivative of the second. So the derivative of t squared plus 1 is 2t. Okay. And this is all over that same denominator as before. Okay. All right, now all we have to do is simplify. Let's see. So we have minus t times t squared plus 1 plus 2t plus 1 . Okay, and I'm going to just stare at this for just 1 second to see if I think this can get any simpler. I think it can, actually. I think if we expand out the numerator, things will get simpler. Okay, so the t cubes cancel. That's good. This plus t cancels with this minus t. And I guess that's it. So in the numerator we have 3t squared plus 2t plus 1. over that whole denominator we had before. T plus 1. T plus 1 squared times t squared plus 1 squared. Okay, so sorry to squish this down in the bottom, but I think that's our answer. So we used the quotient rule, but we also had to use the product rule after using the quotient rule to get the derivative of that denominator. And then at the end we simplified.